That really does blow to use two different test leads coming off of a battery, trying to do electrical testing. And who uses these things right here? Hey, this right here is what's up. This right here is around 20 bucks, and this right here is a game changer when it comes to electrical testing. Check this out. So we're using one of these fancy batteries here, and this is an excellent tester to check your voltage to find out is it a good battery to start with. But we're looking at a 15-foot lead here, and you have a ground pigtail that comes off of it. So what we're looking at is the King Bolin tester, the ECT 200. Now this is black. It works good with the input voltage of 8 to 32. You got a test voltage of up to 80 milliamp, and its activation current of 0 to 8 amps. That's a big question that comes up. So we're talking about testing for your positive pole detection, continuity, component activation, ground testing. Hey, this right here is what's up. But check this out. Nobody wants to use these things right here because, one, it doesn't tell you the voltage, but then if you use wires, you got to worry about keeping them separated and so forth. You are not connecting. This right here, you can touch this all day long and it's not going to spark or anything. It'll check continuity, but hey, until you activate that switch, it's going to be just an idle wire here. So when you're ready to test that pump or relay or motor, hey, you can sit there all day long, but until you press that button, hey, that's a good motor right there. Good circuit up to this point here. And then if you want to switch gears, you want to check, some of your running lights coming from parts am, you can find out, is that a stop, tail, turn, whatever the case there. So once you put your lead on there, it'll let you know your voltage at that point. And then as soon as you press the button, hey, check it out. That thing activates, so you can now see that's a tail light and that's a stop light. But no matter if you're looking at newer lights here or older lights. So just the same, you'll add your 12-volt source and ground, and that's a good light right there. So no matter if you're checking lights or if you're checking your jack before you start jacking off on the trail, hey, this right here is a good way that you can do that quick test on it. Hey, no matter if you're checking relays or fuses, check this out. And if the fuse looks burnt, hey, you can always test it, and it's a continuity test right there. That's a good fuse. And if you're looking to check relays, hey, you just cross 85 and 86 and you'll hear it click. Click, click. So in the previous video, the #1 comment was, check it on an airbag. I'm not checking it on an airbag. But hey, the #2 was, this right here is an unsafe tool in the wrong hands. So is that. Hey, you got to treat this right here just like it's a positive and negative, and you are sending 12, 24 volts or whatever the case from your source. And that's going to be the point that if you're sending that to a 5 amp circuit and you're sending 12, 24, hey, that's something you want to be very cautious when you're doing your troubleshooting, is to understand what voltage needs to be imported and use that same source on it. But when it comes down to it, for around 20 bucks, this right here, power probe, tester, this thing is pretty sweet. So all you need to do is use your current battery, and that source can be applied up to 8 amp circuit there. So check the link down below to find out more details on it. But this right here is one sweet tool, and you'll fall in love with it.